Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is Nuraisha Adlina binti Zulkifli. My matric number is 190870. Today, we are going to talk about unemployment. The unemployment rate in Malaysia declined to 3.3% in February 2018 from 3.5% in the same month of the previous year. The number of unemployed dropped by 1.2%, while employed went up by 2.2% and the labour force rose 2.1%. However, the youth unemployment rate hit 10.6% in 2016 and about 23% of university graduates are unemployed. In Malaysia, the unemployment rate measures the number of pupils actively looking for a job as a percentage of the labour force. If you want to see what issue from the rate I mentioned to you, so we can move to Ainur and Izzati.
Hi, my name is Nurul Izzati. Alright, I will talk about what happened in unemployment issue. Malaysia faced two problems, which is oil price shock and the unstable exchange rate. These two things happen in Malaysia. It will affect on the standard living. The fresh graduate need job to overcome their consumption. They need money to consume their needs and continue their life. However, increase in the population doesn't mean increase the availability vacancies out there. The vacancies out there still maintain, does not increase. So that's why happen unemployment, which is especially for the fresh graduate in Malaysia. The relationship real GDP and the unemployment for the fresh graduate are negative relationship, because when the rate of unemployment increase, it will decline the real GDP, show the productivity in Malaysia is not efficient. So what say you, Ainur?
Thanks to Izzati. Hi, my name is Ainur. I agree with Izzati. When the GDP is low, that means economy growth is low. When this is happen, the firm will invest low because they are uncertain about the future price, profit and cost. As you know, when inflation, the price will increase and the demand of the good will decrease. So that firm will lose the profit. By how firm to overcome this problem is cut their costs. So by cut their costs, it will lead to unemployment. So let me see to the next presenter that will relate this issue with the theory.
Okay, my name is Tosha Bibi Atika binti Johari. My matric number 190885. Okay, today I will explain about the relationship between gross domestic product and unemployment. Okay, firstly, based on theory of Ocken's law, if production increase, it can increase the demand. And then it shows proportional changes GDP growth to the unemployment rate is short run relationship. And then it also showed the relationship between GDP growth and unemployment is negative relationship. Okay, next, if GDP growth rate below the natural rate, it implies that policymakers will do vacancies to promote employment to boost up the total income, which will generate inflationary pressure. Okay, that means policymaker will do vacancy to promote employment only if the GDP growth rate below the natural rate. But if GDP growth rate rise above the natural rate, policymaker will not do the vacancy, because to maintain sustainable growth rate without generate inflation in the market. Okay, then lower growth in real GDP tend to increase in unemployment. Okay, that means if real GDP lower, it can increase the unemployment. Okay, then high GDP will increase the employment rate and this further decrease unemployment rate. Okay, from this we can see in two sections. First, unemployment reduced because the labor productivity increased. That does not lead to create additional job. Okay, that's mean unemployment will reduce if labor productivity increase without create additional jobs. And then second, increasing in labor supply that brings to create additional jobs that further to reduce unemployment rate. Okay, that's mean labor supply increase if create additional job, then it further to reduce unemployment rate. Okay, that's all for me. I will pass to my friends to present the next.
Okay, hi, my name is Izati Binti and my metric number is 190882. Okay, I will explain about the relationship between inflation and unemployment. The economic theory called as Philip curve was developed in year 1958. This theory explained the relationship between inflation and unemployment. These two variables have negative effects to each other. For example, when the labor market is tightened, it will lead the unemployment to fall and the money wages will rise more rapidly, due to which increase will highly correlated the price increase. The relationship between inflation and unemployment is widely interpreted as trade-off. Based on the theoretical of Philip curve, it illustrated by the concept of labor of demand and labor of supply. When demand of labor is higher than supply of labor, it will give the pressure on the salary rate, which will cause the high inflation. Therefore, employees can easily find the job and the employment rate will reduce. In contrast, when the supply of labor is higher than demand of labor, it will push down the wage rate, thus it will lower down the inflation. However, it is hard for the labor to find a job, hence the unemployment will increase.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Shafika binti Zainal Abidin. My metric number is 190881. As we can see from the previous video, unemployment rate will decrease from year 2017 with 3.5%, and the latest information that we get on March 2018 is 3.3%. A summary of this issue, government took some action that really effectively solved a lot of unemployment issue, while some action causing a high gap or lag time that critically influenced current statistics of Malaysia unemployment rate. Every country concentrates on the relationship between inflation rate, unemployment, GDP, and GDP per capita that are essential for the economy to grow. We know that the unemployment rate will give the effect on our GDP and also our inflation rate for our country. Malaysia successfully overcome some main factor of unemployment, while some other main factor of even dangerous of unemployment economic issue are not yet being handled carefully and rationally. But there is still have a room for improvement in order to solve the situation of unemployment issue.